I'm Brian Johnson with Montag. This is Katsching from Illinois. We're here to talk a little bit about his strip-till system on his farm.
We experimented with 250 acres custom applied in 2015. This year, or last summer, we bought a bar, a Kraus Gladiator bar with the Montag dry system on it. We're very happy we chose that route. We pull anhydrous ammonia tanks behind it, so we try to do everything in one pass. We were so impressed with what we found in 2015 with the results on our poorer marginal soils, putting that fertilizer where it needed to be, and the yield response when we went through with the combine, it was a wise decision to own our own bar. And as I'd mentioned, we think we found the best response on our poorer soils. In the lighter organic matter soils where we just couldn't hold our fertility, putting that fertility in that band is where we've had the greatest response. And we've also experimented with strip-tilling soybeans that went into corn stalks. At this point in time, we haven't taken it to test with a yield monitor or a grain cart, but at this point we can do a visual. We can see the difference between green soybeans on a light organic matter sand ridge versus yellow beans where we ran out and ran somewhat of a test.
Sure. So you really think that the response to soybeans is going to be something that you'll probably go further with next year?
Yeah. We're going to experiment farther, with different soil types. With the black, heavier soils, we're going to broadcast and we're going to strip till, and we're going to run a test in those. Strip till takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But if it pays off in yield, it's well worthwhile, and soil erosion savings.
So are you doing much with cover crop right now? Any?
We leave all our residue.
Okay.
We have a lot of sandy soil, so our biggest foe actually is wind erosion.
Yep.
That's why it's necessary we leave residue. We haven't done a lot with cover crop, but we're going to, because I can see what it does to the soil health.
Sure.
And the microbes and the earthworms and how the earthworms fit into the whole mix.
Yep.
That's some very good points here that we saw.
Yeah. So you're telling me a neighbor or a friend of yours said, hey, why don't you go to strip-till conference?
Right. I got a lot of information from a good friend. He's been strip-tilling for about 8 or 10 years. So he kind of, maybe you might say, fast-forwarded us on a lot of information. And he helped us a lot with what bar to look at and different applications and things to really be concerned about, timeliness and when to and when not to. So that helped a lot. Yeah. So we kind of advanced forward kind of rapidly there.
So what kind of control system do you operate that Gladiator and Montag with?
We run that with a Deere 2630 monitor with suction control. Okay. And it's worked very well.
Very good. What kind of rates are you ranging in your corn with that Montag system on the Gladiator rate range?
We've cut back about a third on our original application rates. Anhydrous ammonia, we're shooting for about 180 units corn on soybean ground.
Yep.
About 200 corn on corn. And then in our more productive soils, irrigated situations, we'll come back and side dress an additional 40 units of liquid nitrogen.
Very good. Sounds like it's working really well for you guys.
So far, we've been very fortunate this year. We've had abundant July rainfall, so this is going to be an exciting year, this harvest.
Good. It'll be good to hear the results on the soybean ground, but all your ground on the strip till. You're new to it. We appreciate it.
Yeah. We've learned a lot about cover crops here at this conference. So we're excited to implement those into the program also.
Very good. There's a lot of stuff coming on your farm then. Mm-hmm. Thanks a lot. We appreciate your time.
You're very welcome. Yep. Been a good conference.
Thanks.